Hello everybody, welcome back to The Witcher 3 with me, Verex. I know what game it is. It says up here. Yeah, I still get confused. I noticed a little something while I was loading the game and getting ready. And look at this, that swarm behind me. Okay, it's not following me now. I'm sure they were, look at this. Oh no, it's, oh boy, I don't like it. Absolutely doesn't like it. Is the recording okay? So let's try some Igni on those guys. Absolutely wrecked him. Brilliant. Good. Well, hello everyone and welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me for this episode. We're going in this here tower with this here lantern. Very slowly, but that's okay. I enjoyed some of the comments last episode because well, they weren't about the fact that I missed a chest or played the wrong card at Gwent, but actually, you know, about the game and something that happened in it, and it was about the deserter from Nilfgaard and how I let him die with those peasants, and you know, I liked some of the thoughts. So. Yeah, I kind of did that to see whether you guys would react to it, and you did, and I was like, yay, okay, good. Yeah, because that made a nice change. Anyway.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, heads.
Oh god.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now. Sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
These don't seem like mice, you know. I mean, there are rats here, though, so... Well, look at that. We went and leveled up. Well, let's have a look and see what we can get with that. So yeah, I got another thing here. I wonder if I can place a mutagen here to activate it. Have I got one? Oh god. Wrong way around again. What would that even be? It would appear on that actual screen. I don't know if... I didn't have any trouble last time finding a mutagen. That screen. Point to be level 1. Okay, let's have a look. So we can go like this as well. 60% more damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that again. I kind of like that. That works for me. So nothing there, but I can now put this here. Because people like the crossbow. That's going to at least help with drowners. But yeah, not the most useful thing in the world, but hey, you know, I regret nothing. Okay. Hello? Not something I would have expected to hear.
Blood. Many must have died here.
Yes. Well, no one else is going to use this loot, so I might as well go around and have a look. And yes, we've got all this stuff as well.
Place is full of rats, as many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Just Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Okay, yep.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
No, they certainly didn't. I heard a knocking. Tapping as someone gently rapping at my bedchamber door.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them.
Something
Keeping
like that.
rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe?
Like to die of hunger if we leave him there. I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Many, many rats. Pure silver. Good to get some ingots out of that, maybe. If we would ever do any crafting. Creepy, creepy tower thingy. This goes outside. He's locked. Pretty sure that goes outside.
Don't start, Anabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
The peasants are revolting. And also rebelling. Oof. Thing around there that my Witcher senses can sense. Hello. And goodbye. Okay. Good haul. Cannot do that now. Don't want to do it ever. Thanks very much. Some good loot in here.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who? Who are you?
Ooh. Ooh, all right then. Let's save the game. Something wicked this way comes. Ah, there was a note. Its name is Geralt. Yes. Oh, no, I can't read that. Okay. Thing is, the arrow for this quest is pointing downwards. So let me just humor me a little while. I don't really want to miss any of these. It's nicely put together. Maybe. Yeah, it might not be anything to do with what it's showing me on the map. nice, like, overly long sound effects. Creepy and scary. Nah, I can't bother, let's just keep going. It'll be alright. Might take another 10-15 minutes to find any that I've missed. Where are you going, Missy? Second time I've seen you. This thing can't be too much bigger. Health and safety risk this. Oh. Very nice. Building up
Where
the...
are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
I can hear the very faint cryings of a woman. Sobbings.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or
Rue?
dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Probably a switch somewhere. A very unsubtle switch. And I should be able to, that blood stain, I reckon that's like a blood stain on the hand. But I can't see it beyond the use thing. I know there'll be a way to, somehow, but... Get into the right position. Move further back. Right. Maybe it's just to highlight it. I don't know. Hang on a minute. Alright, and then this one. There we go. Yeah, because this roof looks basically like there's a floor above it.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
There we are.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
The hell of a way to go.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different.
Not trying to cut my head off for a start.
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Touchy, too touchy.
How can I help you?
Up to something.
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
You
I
lying.
think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
I don't know if I trust you. I'll look around.
Really hope I can help. Need to look around first.
Whatever for?
Yeah.
Not in the tower, but bones and rats. Don't leave me with them again.
I'll come back for you, you can be sure.
Very well, but come back soon. Don't keep me waiting.
Yeah, something about you. I mean, you had a pretty terrible story. Anabelle. Why would the mage give you a sleeping potion?
When will this nightmare end?
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Alone. All have left me.
There's more up there. Let's have a look in here though. I saw a red thing.
When will this nightmare end?
Ooh. I wonder if that's a quest item or just a random thing. Just a random thing. Alright, I thought it might have been the from the potion that she drank.
Alone. All have left me.
Okay. Let's have a read of this. Hopefully she'll shut up. My experiments continue to return results I must consider unreliable. Methodological errors are not at fault. The problem lies with the shoddy and fallible research material I am forced to work with. Despite his poor assurance, Viscerad is unable to provide me with enough moderately healthy specimens for my tests. Most of the material is starved and terrified, having been dragged here straight from the dungeon. I waste a great deal of time daily washing and deluging them before I will so much as let them step foot into my laboratory. Sterility first. As Marty Sodegren managed to prove in her little-known work, the attitude of a patient undergoing treatment can have a significant impact in the battle against the disease. Unfortunately, the volunteers with which I am supplied do not show sufficient comprehension, yet alone enthusiasm, for the noble work in which they are taking part. In fact, it seems they consider the research part of their punishment. I've tried a few times, though I am but a poor speaker, to convince them that they are contributing to the eradication of one of the greatest plagues tormenting mankind. I had the distinct impression they understood little, but perhaps their stupor was merely the result of the early stages of the illness. Of course, it is impossible to achieve success without significant sacrifices. The overwhelming majority of them will have to lay down their trifling lives on the altar of learning, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Just trying to find some sort of cure. Leaving you alone.
When will this nightmare end?
You can always stop the video if you want. I'm sure many people ask themselves that while watching me. Locked? Not locked. Okay. Why would that be there? I do not mind. Don't think there's anything over there.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Yeah. Maybe it would be best to find all the ghosts. I mean, she said that we had very little to eat. But when I saw the area
Alone. All have left me.
so angsty. Ah, good. A broken ladder. Aha! Okay.
When will this nightmare end?
Never did like rats, not because of their obscene tales, but rather on account of their lively, disturbing intelligence. They're always listening when a man believes he is talking only to himself, and what's worse, they seem to understand. A few days ago, I caught myself talking to one of them, to a particularly large black male with a torn-off ear. At first, I was overcome by panic. Was this the first manifestation of the illness? Of course, it was impossible, for I had fortified my immunity with powerful spells. Upon further consideration, I concluded it was an altogether natural reflex. One even the most learned amongst us find hard to restrain. We mages like to be listened to. I placed the black rat in a separate cage. The time will come for it to play a part in the tests. Meanwhile, it can keep me company and observe. I've noticed it looks with great concentration at the cages of its infected brethren, particularly those in the last stages of illness. Fascinating. Speaking of company, I have none besides the black rat, and cannot hope for better. Professor Rad avoids the laboratory and has expressed his desire for his daughter to steer clear of me as well. At first I thought he feared a moral scandal, which would be risible in the extreme, but he explained the true reason in due course. It seems Anabelle has always possessed a fragile psychic constitution. Observing the ill might throw her into a foul humours. The peasants taking part in the study have stopped speaking to me. I don't know what they believe this little act of defiance will serve. It does me no harm. They made lousy conversation partners. There remains, of course, the woman, but as for her, I try to limit my contact. The woman. And then my black rat has died. Aww. Today I found him curled up in his cage. I suspected he had become infected on accident, but during the autopsy I did not uncover any signs of illness. He was also perfectly well fed. Strange. From a medical point of view, his death remains unexplained, something which I must admit irritates the scholar in me. But as mentioned previously, I'm not particularly fond of rats. There remains, of course, the woman, but as for her, I try and limit my contact. Maybe this isn't Anabelle. Maybe this is her. The woman. Let's keep looking around.
Alone. All have left me.
Well, if all you do is whine, you can't blame them, right? Alright, let's
When will this nightmare end?
use a normal torch. Let's see a few things a little better. No? Hang on a second. Points available 1. Yeah. Thanks. Right, now we're really good at controlling mines. Which has its uses. I wonder whether I could speed that up a little bit, but getting allies is a good thing. Just casually walk out here, I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't think dropping on that thing will do any good. What about going over this chest? Whoa. Just checking. I don't know what you stood on there, but let's go back in. Oh boy. It's getting a bit dangerous. Famous monster hunter Geralt. Died because he fell off a tower. I don't know which has more shame, that or getting killed by drowners. Right, well.
Alone. All have left me.
Sure if we can see the black rat.
When will this nightmare end?
I doubt I'd have kept him though. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in here. There's little bits of paper all over the place. I don't know what I can read on what I can't.
Alone. All have left me.
Equally, some shells that I can't activate there.
When will this nightmare end?
Alright, let's tell her we don't trust her, because I don't. Oh, we need,
Alone. All have left me.
Hello.
Will you help me now? You promised not to leave me here.
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
You're the monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast?
Could be Graham.
Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this.
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Anabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I had someone would finally take pity on me. Such a big woman that I am.
Oh, it's on. Here we go. Yep, here we go. I knew it. I knew it. Just hold on there, lady. Something's not right with her. Something isn't right with her. Hester!
Gotta catch them.
Follow. Oh, okay. I don't even know where the door is. I don't even know where the door is. Frickin' rats. Where are you going, Plague Megan? Where are you going? Where have you gone? Further down. You said she couldn't leave the tower and she can, so she is lying. Definitely about that. You can get lost. Just gonna avoid you, that's all. Yeah, it doesn't really help us with this though.
You cannot kill me. You know it.
Yeah, I can. Maybe not.
What was
Yeah,
that?
who's...
It sounded for a moment like you joined the Wraiths yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Alright, that didn't go too badly. I think it's probably best that we didn't bring him here while she was still around. Probably. Let's have some pepper. Okay, cow's milk. Let's have that straight after to sort of like, you know, take away the pepper. How do you eat some pepper? You don't just eat pepper. Well, I'm thinking maybe like a red pepper, but you still, I mean, that looked like the sort of seasoning sort of pepper. Like, why would you just eat a mouthful of that? Make any sense? This game is so unrealistic. My immersion is shattered. Look at this perfectly parked boat. Look at it. I know it's moored, but I want to say parked. Okay. And we're going just there. That makes sense. We haven't been here before, so that's kind of nice. Lucky she knew who he was. Not too late, so he should still be around. Alright, we're time for another elite park here. Here we go. Swing it around like that. And... oops. Oh, that's really nice though. Yeah, I thought I'd show you know, the zonal damage that could be put. That's so detailed. Wow, that's really cool. Like it's not like super detailed, but the fact that they put that in here in a game that doesn't really need it, you know, I mean, you wouldn't miss it if it wasn't there, but it's there. It's great. Okay. Where have you gone?
I want to talk.
You deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Hi.
Want to talk to you about Anabelle.
Anabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Anabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me, seeing as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Anabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Anabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Well, yeah, about the whole poison thing. Maybe you shouldn't have been so quickly to run, but anyway.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Anabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... she was alive the whole time? But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Yeah, it's rough. This is a terrible, terrible story. Like all freaking stories in this game, they're terrible, terrible. Brilliant. Terrible.
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I'd have noticed she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Anabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there? In the tower? Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Anabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
Thanks for asking.
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Anabelle thinks you abandoned her.
He did.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I ran, abandoned her.
Well...
Yes. Go to the tower. Talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
A curse has imprisoned Anabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. that it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Okay, let's go now then. Yeah.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Wonder if she'll be
Let's
annoyed
go
that
to the tower.
I attacked her. Well, it's not going to be difficult, is it? You come in. This is the way. Are you good? You alright there, Graham? Yeah? Okay. Oh boy. That's why he didn't fall.
I've waited long enough for
Yeah, just ignore that.
Came through here, I still hoped Anabelle and me weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Anabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
No, no.
Chop, speed up. Let's get this over with.
Not for long.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
I'm trying to do something here, just a second. There we go. Didn't really want to shoot him with a crossbow, honest. Let's just have a save of the game here, you know, just to preserve my sanity a little. Don't know why I took that. Yeah, I mean, these scratches and stuff on the floor, I suppose that's the people getting dragged in there for the experiments. But there was blood on one of the Evas.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Anabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
You want to kiss that?
Anabelle? I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
Oh, man.
At last.
is lifted, and Graham and Anabelle are reunited.
And Geralt, forgetting one very important thing here. We can loot his corpse. Oh, well, look, Kira, we did it. We did it. Yeah, yeah. The whole tongue thing. Well, bye, ratties. I don't love to come back here again. Let's go and tell Kira we've lifted the curse on Fike Isle. I wonder what she's going to give us for doing this. Yeah, I guess he really did love it, didn't he? Not that way. Or is it? Yes, it is. To do that. Just really unfortunate. Where's my boat? There's my boat. I mean, I could just fast travel to Kira's place. That's the best, isn't it? Okay. I want you to know that I would have parked the boat better than that. Okay, so however this is parked, I would have done it better. Do there as well. Yeah, there's the old one. Alright, anyway, so we'll go to here. It's midnight, but I doubt she'll care. What have you been up to, Roach? Parties and stuff? I wouldn't blame you.
Baron's men, are you?
This way.
Slow now. Whoa.
These grow back really quickly. Don't judge me, bro. Don't you judge me. Okay.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
No, never mind.
Fike Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Anabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Anabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
Reward?
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
You're welcome. Do we get anything for that? Excuse you. Oh, we got a new quest. You said you'd have some loot and stuff. Well, I got the I can see ghosts now. You know, that's a magic lamp that lets me see ghosts. So yeah, that's good. Right. We're gonna end it there. Hello, Pella. But yes, that was a good quest. I enjoyed doing that. That was well worth doing, I think. Again, great writing. Tragic tale of love, but you know, he did love her, and in the end, he made the ultimate sacrifice to I suppose be with her, but to right the wrongs. That happened. Okay. Well, I shall hopefully see you next time, everybody. I do, once again, thank you very, very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Till then, you guys take care, stay safe, and toodaloo.